What's up, guys? Right behind me is a 2024 Audi Q5 that I was able to rent on one of my business trips. This is the Premium Plus version with the middle-of-the-line engine, the TSFI 45. And today I'm going to take you on a complete tour of this vehicle. I've been driving it for a few days. There are a lot of features that I like about this. There are a few that I don't, and today I'm going to take you on a complete tour of it. We're going to check it out inside, outside, powertrain, and the test drive. So if you like watching videos like this, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get back to this. And here it is, guys, 2024 Audi Q5, a compact luxury SUV. Of course, it sits in a very competitive market segment. We're talking Mercedes-Benz GLC, BMW X3, some of the Koreans like the GV70. That sits in this segment as well. Let's take a look and see what we have. As far as the design, it's been the same for quite a few years. It ages gracefully, but I could see a little bit of improvement in my opinion. It's not overly sporty, not overly elegant, just right there in the middle. If you look at the headlamps, they're all LED, daytime running lights and turn signals as well. We have the black brim with the chrome around it. Now, if you go for the black line package, this is all going to be blacked out as well. Quattro, which means it's an all-wheel drive. And let's take a look and see what powers it up. Three different engine choices available for this model year. Let's take a look at what we have underneath here. 2-liter, 4-cylinder, turbocharged engine. This is the TFSI 45 middle of the line that produces 261 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 7-speed dual-clutch S-tronic transmission. 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds. Now, if you opt in for the base engine, which is not very popular, TFSI 40, that one producing 201 horsepower, again, 4-cylinder, 2-liter engine. There's also a plug-in hybrid available, and that produces 362 horsepower. I'm hoping to get one on the channel soon to bring it to you and see how that drives. Now, as far as the rest of the setup, we have the hood struts, no sound insulations, but double latch. Now, let's go around the corner here and take a look at the side profile of this Q5. All right, looks pretty good. Now, it's not overly sporty or anything like this, but it fits well within the segment. Now, all of them are going to be the same as far as the size of it. So 184 inches in length. And this is the Premium Plus version. So middle of the line comes standard with 19-inch wheels. And these are standard wheels as far as what I could see on the website. Behind that, you see the large rotors and the big calipers. These are the 4-piston calipers in the front, 1-piston calipers in the back. Up on the side, you have the S-line. This is the trim that we have. And then on top of the mirrors, the same color as the rest of the vehicle. Turn signal indicators. You have the cameras at the bottom, blind spot assist, and inside of the door handles, or outside, I should say, you have these indents indicating that you can unlock this vehicle without touching any buttons on the remote. Now, this particular one has the crossbars, which I know don't come standard with this vehicle. And here it is in the back. You know what I like about this vehicle? Especially those sequential turn signals. Looks pretty darn cool if you ask me. Now, all of them come standard with it. Now, we have the LED top portion right here. These are LED tail lamps. We have the turn signals and the reverse lights here at the bottom, which are incandescent style. What also could be improved are the fake exhaust tips. Now, this looks like the real exhaust, but check it out, guys. Nothing inside of this. Q5 on one side, Quattro on the other side. We can pop open the gate using the remote, lock, unlock, gate, panic button, and nothing else in the remote. If you want to remote start it, you can use your app as long as you subscribe to it. Now you have the lock and close on top of the gate. This is kind of this clamshell design. You can see everything pops open, and we have about 25 cubic feet of storage in the back here. We have a spare tire. There's a temporary use spare tire, and the seats can be folded down. This is the 40-20-40 split. You have some illumination on the side, and if you can reach the seats, boom, fold them down like this. It opens up to about 56 cubic feet. So quite a bit of storage there. This is what we have for cargo. Let's see what we have for passengers. Starting with this rear door panel, let's check this out, guys. We have this imitation wood trim looking pretty good. This is soft touch material. This is soft on the inlays and the armrest itself. Down here at the bottom, you have a speaker. This is Bang & Olufsen stereo, and the seats are covered in leather. This is the real deal. Right in the middle, it folds down. You have the cup holders, but for a very small size drink, so maybe a shot glass or something. Right in the middle, we have the big bump because it is an all-wheel drive system. You also have your own controls for the climate control, 2 USB Type-C regular 12-volt power adapter, and your own vents in the middle. Both driver and passenger seat have some netting for extra storage. Now, I've been driving this vehicle for a while, so the seat is adjusted to my regular sitting position. Let me jump inside. I'll show you how much headroom and kneeroom I have. It's actually pretty comfortable sitting in the back here. I have about 1.5 inches above my head. Considering this vehicle is equipped with the panoramic sunroof, this is not bad at all. I also have plenty of shoulder room. I'm almost 6 feet tall. Let's see where my knees are. They're close, but they're not touching. So considering the class of this vehicle, this is a win. And this is because of this vehicle has the indented backs of the seat to allow more room for the rear passengers. Now, this seat is adjusted to my regular driving position. Quite comfortable, to be honest with you. Let's see what's going on in the front. And before I show you the interior of it, let's listen to the sound of the closing door. Boom. On point. Very nice sounding thud. Closing door. I'm going to do it again while on the interior. The front door panel, we have again the same simulated wood trim. We have the memory seat settings. This is the Premium Plus and above. We also have the power folding mirrors and mirror adjustments, heated mirrors as well, and the window controls. You can also open your gate from here. Again, big Bang & Olufsen speaker. We have multiple adjustments, power adjustments for the seats, including the up, down, and sideways as far as the lumbar and the manual tight rest right here. Now, the seats are sporty, so you can see this more aggressive bolsters in here. Again, this is leather. I've been driving it probably for about 500 miles right now, and I found them quite comfortable. And before I jump inside, let me show you what's going on the left-hand side here. So you have your fog lamps, light controls, you have your dimmer, and you have the power adjustment as far as the telescoping and tilt on the steering wheel. Well, let's see what else is going on here. And here's the interior of this 2024 Q5. Let's see what's going on here. Now, it's probably not as robust as the newest GLC or even the new BMW X3, but it is functional. On the right-hand side, you see the Quattro, which is an indication this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. You also have the Bang & Olufsen speaker. And yes, this is a rental vehicle, so no smoking in the rental cars. If you went for the Prestige model, you'd get the head-up display, which you don't get on this Premium Plus. However, what we have here is the 10.1-inch display. I'm going to get to the functionality of it in just a little bit. The steering wheel is on the larger side. If you get the Sport package or the Black package on this vehicle, you'd have the flat bottom, more sportier steering wheel. Audi logo in the middle, and then we have the ability to change what's going on in this digital cockpit, as well as turn on the heated steering wheel, adjust the volume, seek track as far as your media. Right here in the back, this is where your cruise control, kind of more traditional stock as far as that. We have the pedal shifters in here, and on here, you have the lane keep assist, which I gotta tell you, it's one of the most annoying features of this vehicle. As far as the digital cockpit, we've seen that before. Now it's warning me that I only have 30 miles to go. Don't worry, we'll fill it up. We're in park on the left-hand side. You have the tachometer, speedometer on the right-hand side. As you can see, this vehicle has been broken in. It's got over 4,000 miles on it, so I can push it a little bit, which I'm going to demonstrate as far as the acceleration. So right now, it says we're in park. It says we're low on fuel. It says date and type. Let's see what else we have. We can actually change the view of it. And we can also see what's going on in the middle. Please refuel. Device is not connected right now. No coils are available. And we can also scroll down in here, see the consumption, short-term memory, long-term memory, energy consumers, driver state estimate. So we're not fatigued because I just got in this vehicle. Better not be. Driver assistance. And this is pretty much what you have in this virtual cockpit. Now we also have this 10.1-inch screen as far as your infotainment system. And as you can see, I have my other phone connected to it wirelessly. Oops, sorry. This is your wireless Android Auto. So a nice and bright display. And of course, we can go back to the Audi display here. So this is what you get as far as the traditional display, even though on the website, I could have sworn it says that it has a navigation standard on the Premium Plus. When I actually hit that navigation, it says that the license was not purchased. So maybe it's something that you have to subscribe to it. But as far as the home system, you have the media, telephone, navigation, and then this is your main menu. So we have radio, media, phone, navigation, Android Auto, vehicle favorites, and settings. All right, several different adjustments can be made. So we have the Audi Drive Select. Okay, and these are your driving modes. By the way, you can switch them here, so you don't have to go through the menu system in the infotainment system. The Audi calls it the MMI. So we have the individual, dynamic, auto, comfort, and off-road. Individual, as you can see, it's got this little notepad on it, so you can select how you want to drive this vehicle. As far as drive, you have the choice of balanced or sport. Steering, comfortable, balanced. Of sport, we're going to leave it as it is. They also have the off-road, comfort, auto, and dynamic settings. Now let's take a look. Okay, so off-road, individual, dynamic, auto, and comfort. Not much changes on the displays here, but I'm actually going to put it in the dynamic mode, which is basically a sport mode here. Efficiency assist seats. Let's see what we have for the seats. Driver seat, entry assistance, air conditioning, light and visibility, exterior lighting, interior lighting. Okay, brighter or not as bright. No ambient lighting, so point goes for Mercedes-Benz or even BMW too. Parking aid, driver's assistance, settings and service. All right, so there's a bunch of shortcuts for different services. And here's your favorites, basically. So go back to your home screen. Again, settings, general, display, and brightness. Audi virtual cockpit. So here you have classic, performance. We can change it now, and let's see what's going on here. Actually, I like this better. We also have the dynamic. Let's see what the dynamic looks like. Change now. So here it is. And we can also configure it. So in additional display, like right now we have the fuel level. We can set it up for no display. See right on top. Nice and clean. Consumption display. Fuel level, average speed, driving time. Okay, so there's some more customization that I was aware of. We're going to change it to the basic display. And we actually have the date already in the middle here. So I'm going to put fuel level on here, just like it was. All right. Anyways, you get the point. This is what the customizations you can do with this Audi. Nice. As far as the MMI display, this is what we're looking at right now. So themes. Okay, I don't think we can get to themes. All right, then screen cleaning basically will turn off the system. See how nice and fingerprinty it is? I'm going to hold it to turn it back on. And go back, connected devices, connection settings, etc. Sound, language, keyboard users, entertainment. Okay, so it has a really nice stereo system. Unfortunately, due to YouTube copyright policies, I can't really demonstrate it for you. And we have the HD radio, AM, FM, Sirius XM, and of course we have the online streaming options from your phone. Notifications, announcements, and tones. So this is what you have here. An important feature, I think, to demonstrate is the rear view camera. So let's put it in reverse. And here it is. Now it takes up the entire screen. has active trajectory lines. It has the overhead view. And let's see what other settings we have. Automatic activations, via graphic or camera. Yeah, we want to do graphic definitely. And as far as here, what do we have? Here's your different modes. So you can see the front view camera. Here's the top-down view, rear view camera, wide angle, side view cameras in here. All right, very nice. This is actually impressive. I think that's one of the best cameras in its class. It's nice and vivid screen. Now, as you can see, very detailed. Okay, we'll put it back in park. And this was your rear view camera. Down here, you have your events. And of course, you have the traditional climate control settings. And I actually like this. So first of all, you have the 3-zone climate control, which shows you this right here. You have this clicky noise when you turn those knobs in here to control your temperature. On this Premium Plus, we have the heated seats. If you go for the Prestige, you get the ventilated ones as well. And then you have the different settings as far as where the air is coming from. AC on, off, or max. And then you have the different fan speeds. Okay. 3-zone sync, set rear. Okay, we're going to sync it. And then again, you can do the same thing for the passenger. Also, here's your drive select. Automatic start-stop feature off, traction control off, parking sensors on or off, downhill assist, and this is your screen cleaning. Now you have the engine start-stop button, regular USB type A port, 12-volt power outlet. Now here is just a little shelf. I don't know for what. This is not a phone charger or anything like this. Not sure as far as the shape of it, what could be done here. Maybe put your key in. And here is your volume and seek track and power knob right here. More of a traditional, but this is an electronic shifter, so this is not mechanical. And you know, you push this button, move it up, puts you in reverse, move it down, puts you in drive mode, of course, and you push the P to select parking. Again, a kind of a longer storage here, and then we have the cup holders. And look at this. This is very tiny, to be honest with you, as far as the additional storage. Not much space that can be put in here. Now you have the USB Type-C port and this armrest just kind of hanging on top of this. So this is the interior of it. A couple more things. Scrolling up, you have the frameless mirror. Really nice design. Here's what you can do here. You can open in this cover for the moonroof. And look how big it is. This is a nice size moonroof. Goes all the way back there. And then you can, of course, open up the moonroof itself, slide it open. You have the nice windscreen. Okay. This is it. Close it up. Let's see what else we have. Lights. LED lights. Okay, right now the lights are set on to whenever the door is open. You also have your information or emergency button, I should say. And then let's close this cover up. As far as the visors, illuminated visors on the driver's side. This is the interior of this 2024 Audi Q5 Premium Plus. Let's talk about pricing and take it for a spin. Normally when I review cars at the dealerships, I have the original sticker to the vehicle. I don't have it in this case. However, I was able to, based on some of the features that this vehicle has, determine that this is a Premium Plus because it comes standard with the memory seat settings, the power folding mirrors. It has a standard 19-inch wheels. And as far as the engine, it has the TSFI 45. As far as the Q5, it starts at premium model, and that starts at 45.3 with the 40 TFSI Quattro engine, and that is the one that produces 201 horsepower. If you upgrade that to the TFSI at 48.2, and the 55 TFSI E, which is the plug-in hybrid, is at 58.5. Now the Premium Plus is what I have for you today. It starts at 50,100 with the base engine, 53. As this one is the starting MSRP, and the 62.4 on the 55. Top of the line Prestige is gonna get you 55.6 with the base engine, 58.1 with the middle of the line TFSI 45, and that 67.7 is the top of the line one. Now you're also gonna get the head-up display, the navigation package as standard equipment. You're also gonna get slightly different headlights in the front, the Matrix design LED headlights with headlight washer, and you're gonna get ventilated seats plus 20-inch rims. So these are your base packages for the Q5. You can go on Audi's website, customize it, make it your own, and see what the price is going to come out. But 53 plus destination, probably about $55,000 for the one that I'm sitting in right now. And as far as driving, I've driven this vehicle for, well, about 550 miles right now. And I've driven it slightly in the mountains, a little bit downhill. Now, I'm not in Florida, so don't be surprised when I said mountains. I'm actually upstate South Carolina. So I went to the Table Rock State Park. There's some hilly areas over there, beautiful, by the way. So I was able to drive it there. And it's true what people say about German vehicles. It's a completely different driving dynamics as far as the feel of it. Definitely wins in the driving category with the domestic or Asian competitors. But before we take it on the road, let's take a look and see how many parking spaces does it take to turn this vehicle completely around. So we have 1, 2, 3, touching 4 parking spaces. And can we make it back in here? Yes, no issues. So just about 4 parking spaces. It is nice and tight. Again, I'm going to put this right now in the dynamic mode. Make sure we're going to test it out as such. And keep in mind, guys, this vehicle has already been broken in. An overall feel of this vehicle is good. I mean, we have the sport seats. They're not too aggressive. They're still fairly comfortable. The layout of the cabin, everything is right there where it should be. So no complaints here. And here it is, guys. We're going to step down on it a little bit here on this 50-mile-per-hour speed limit. One thing that you notice right away in an Audi is how quiet the cabin is. It really is. I mean, it doesn't transfer a lot of road noise, tire noise. This particular one has these extended crossbars, which I think hurt this vehicle quite a bit in terms of the quietness, because you can still hear them, but overall nice and quiet vehicle on the inside. I'm going to check it out as far as the 0 to 50, maybe 60 acceleration. Let's see if I can stop down here. There's nobody behind us. I'm at 0. Okay, and let's floor it. And we are at 60. Really nice. Okay, it's not the fastest vehicle out there. Definitely, if you want that, probably should look at the SQ5. I haven't test driven the plug-in hybrid, but on paper it's got 0.5 seconds or less as far as the 0 to 60 acceleration. It also has about 100 horsepower more, but the SQ5 is more of that sporty line, as you can find with the BMW X3M or with the Mercedes-Benz with the GLC 43. And of course, we can't forget about the gas mileage. So on this trip, I've been getting 25.6 miles per gallon, which is just about what Audi claims, 23 in the city, 28 on the expressway. A decent gas mileage for the vehicle like this. It's a non-hybrid, remember this. About 550 to 570 range on the full tank, which is about 17 gallons, give or take. So is this better than the BMW or Mercedes? Well, I got to tell you, I like to drive on the BMW better. I like the interior of the Mercedes better. The Audi is very well rounded, but really nothing sticks out. It doesn't scream, hey, you know, take me because I have this. that's the best. However, I definitely would not skip this vehicle if you are looking for a luxury compact sedan, because it's definitely a cool looking, cool driving vehicle, and it's priced accordingly to the rest of the market. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned one or two things about this vehicle, and if you did, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.